Republican Ted Cruz announced this week that he'll be running for the presidency.
Here's 5 things that you need to know about him.
All this week, you're going to be hearing a lot about Ted Cruz. That's why he's announced so early. He wants to get the coverage, and he's going to get it. Going into that coverage, though, here are some things that you should probably know about the man. Ted Cruz became the first major candidate of either party to officially announce 2 weeks ahead of an expected announcement by Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky. Probably not a coincidence that he did it a couple of weeks before Senator Rand Paul.
I mean, I think that can go both ways. Like, I get that he wants, like, the added media coverage, but at the same time, it's just going to, like, force other people to kind of look into his past and his policies and stuff like that. So a lot of, I mean, while he might be getting a lot of publicity, some, like, dirty laundry might be aired as well.
Yeah, and you don't want the sort of interest in your campaign to wane over time. Like, that's one of the things that you lose by announcing really early. Some personal info about the man. The son of a Cuban immigrant and an American mother, Cruz was born in Calgary, Alberta on December 22nd, 1970, while his parents were working in the oil business. So yes, he was born in Canada. He has since renounced his Canadian citizenship, and lawyers from both parties have said they think he is eligible to run for president. The Supreme Court's never actually said exactly what a naturalized citizen is, and that's what you need to be to run for presidency. But generally, we assume that if you had a citizen as a parent when you were born, it doesn't matter where you were born, you are a naturalized citizen. Which, ironically, even if President Obama had been born in Kenya, he would have had this same defense for him running for the presidency. Republicans didn't seem to care about that a couple years ago.
Interesting, eh?
He's a graduate of Harvard Law School and a clerk for Supreme Court Justice William Rehnquist. Cruz led a Houston-based firm's Supreme Court practice, taught litigation on that issue at the University of Texas, and was charged with representing the state before the High Court as its Solicitor General. He also served in the George W. Bush administration at both the Federal Trade Commission and as an Associate Deputy Attorney General at the Justice Department, so he does have a strong law background.
Yeah, went to some good schools.
Exactly, some good schools. He had a good work history, I suppose. Cruz is currently in 8th place in national polls, according to Real Clear Politics polling averages. He's behind Jeb Bush, Scott Walker, Ben Carson, Mike Huckabee, Rand Paul, Chris Christie, and Marco Rubio.
You know when you're behind Mike Huckabee, you're going to have a strong campaign.
Yeah. There would be more names on this list, but that was all the people that people could think of. So I feel bad for the guy. I mean, this is, again, one of the reasons he wants to announce so early is he wants to get more name recognition out there. He wants to get people thinking about him. He's pitching himself as the conservative in the Republican race for the presidency. I think that with the names on that list, there's going to be some others who challenge him for that title.
They might.
I don't know exactly how he's going to do. Here's some info about what the man believes in, though. At CPAC just a couple of months ago, Cruz listed the top 5 agenda items he'd pursue as president. Repealing every blasted word of Obamacare, abolishing the IRS and putting its agents on our southern border, stopping out-of-control regulators like the EPA, defending our constitutional rights, and restoring American leadership in the world.
Those annoying people who care about our environment. They're out of control.
I tried to throw a bunch of bacon grease in the street yesterday, and EPA officials were like, "Don't do that," and I was like, "Motherfucker, I got too much grease." That's basically what he's trying to fight. I generate a lot of bacon grease, like way too much, more than most people, more than most restaurants.
This just got really personal.
But anyway, so look, we're going to be covering not just Ted Cruz, but as everybody announces, we're going to be giving some basic information about their history, the things that they have done. This is basically just an intro to Ted Cruz to sort of guide you through the initial first week of news coverage on him. You're going to hear a lot of good stuff about him, a lot of bad stuff about him. You're going to hear a lot of quotes that he said that might seem a little bit crazy. And this is going to provide you with some info on who he is, what his history is, and his chances going forward into the presidency. Let us know what you think about both Ted Cruz's chances and also other candidates you'd like to see analyzed on Think Tank, and we will see you in the next video.